Hi everyone, I'm Cassie. I'm the creator behind Cosmic Transmissions. I know some people who follow me know me from real life, and some people have only interacted with me online. Regardless, I'm glad to be here with you and share a little piece of your day with you. So, today I felt called to speak a little bit to what is happening in our world. There's this huge sense of chaos and upheaval and uncertainty, and sometimes it feels like the world is ending. And in some ways, I think that's true. That also means that a new world is beginning, and we get to be a part of that. And I'm feeling really excited at that concept. And that's not to say that everything that's going on in our worlds is okay. There's a lot of violence, there's really big shifts that will affect a lot of people. And I'm a queer person living in the southern US, so I'm not exempt from some of those things, right? But at the same time, I really do feel this huge sense of hope and just like joy that we get to go on this new adventure together. And if we look at what's happening right now through the lens of astrology, Pluto just entered Aquarius, and Pluto's year is 248 Earth years. It takes a long time to go around the sun. And if we look at what was happening on this planet 250 years ago, we see the French Revolution, we see the creation and signing of the Declaration of Independence. So, what happened was these huge shifts of power from being very, very heavily concentrated in monarchy to shifting more towards power to the people. And it's really important that the people did not ask for permission. They didn't say, "Oh, king, will you please let us have freedom?" Well, they actually did for a while, but the king was like, "No, no, thank you." And it got to a point where the people were like, "Actually, we're going to demand this. We're not asking anymore. This is the way it's going to be moving forward, and you can deal with it or not." And I think we're also in that place where we need to connect or really reconnect with our personal power. And that power isn't the same that we look out in the world and see sometimes, right? We see this power over and we see this power to control, oppress people. That's not what I'm talking about. This is our personal power. This is something that's been systematically stripped away from us by the government, by corporations, by our carceral system, by our families, by high control religion. Um, the world we live in right now wants us to be disconnected from that personal power. Of course, this is very much easier said than done, right? It's not an easy or quick endeavor to do that. But I think that the times we live in are calling for us to reconnect with that personal power. And it's something that people did 250 years ago, and we can do it too. Um, there's also this sense of looking out into the world and seeing there are so many things that I don't want. I don't want to see injustice. I don't want to see oppression. I don't want to see ecocide. I don't want to see genocide, and I do. I also don't think it's enough to eradicate, what we see as maybe the bad things in the world. Um, I think it's also important for us, at least as important for us, to focus on what we do want in the world. I think that we're being called to create and hold a vision for what we want the future on this planet to look like. And some people may feel like, well, maybe this is unrealistic. We're not going to get everything we ask for. Why should we even bother? Well, if you don't think you're going to get everything you ask for, you should actually ask for more than you want, because then you might actually get what you want, right? So I think now is a time to be really bold, to be very imaginative and creative for what we want to exist in the world moving forward. And to that point, I think we can't just look to what already exists, the systems, the political structures that already exist, and maybe, this worked in this country and we should use that here. I think that what we need might not exist yet. Um, it's also important to keep in mind that all of these structures were created by human beings. They will be unmade by human beings, and whatever will exist in the future will be created by human beings, by us, by you, by our children. Um, this is a co-creative process that we will go through together moving forward. So, yeah, I think I just wanted to share a few of my thoughts on holding this vision for the future. And I think if you don't already feel connected to things that you want to see in the world moving forward, I would encourage you to journal about them and explore them there. If you have other creative mediums that you feel connected with, you could write a poem, you could write a song, you could paint a picture, whatever you need to do to get yourself more in touch with things that you want to exist in the future. Please do them. Our world desperately needs them right now. I would love to hear anything that you'd come up with. I think that's all I have to share with you today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please be gentle with yourselves and take care of yourselves and each other. And I hope to talk with you again soon. Bye.